Stranger Things is going to end next year with its final season, season number 5, and there are a zillion different possibilities in which season 5 will end. And there are even more permutations and combinations of different things happening at the end of season 5 which will deliver us the blockbuster ending experience which we all are hoping for. So it literally makes no sense for us to talk about how season 5 will end at this point in time, but we are going to do it anyway. The thing I'm going to talk about in this video is going to be the combination of three main things that will happen at the end of the season 5 which will deliver us that big experience. But the final thing in those three things is associated with two different themes which are going to be pretty important. But let me tell you, all of these three things, or the combination of three things that I am backing to happen at the end of season 5, are very simple things, are very common things, and are very predictable things. And you may even find me stupid for making a video on those three things because those three things are so obvious. But hang on till the end of the video because it gets better. That's what she said. So the first thing in the combination of three things that I'm backing to happen at the end of season 5 is Vecna dying. Quite obvious again, as I said. It's the final season, it's the final episode, it's literally the final moments of the whole Stranger Things saga, and yeah, Vecna has to die. He's the main villain. He has to die. He has to perish. He has to cease to exist. But the second thing is again a very obvious one, that the Upside Down will also go along with Vecna. Like, the Upside Down will no longer exist in our world. So that's number 2. But in addition to these two things, the third thing that I want to talk about really demands a little bit more before we talk about that third thing. And as I said, this third thing is actually associated with two different themes. And the first theme is about everything coming back to 11. Like, very obvious. With 11 everything started, and it's very befitting to end everything with 11 sacrificing herself for the greater good. I can really see a scene in which 11 is there at the final moments of the season and she decides in a split second to sacrifice herself. So that's the first theme of, ending everything with the person it actually started with. But the second theme is the most interesting and the most important one. But to explain the second thing, I need to talk about one thing which we really often talk about in cinema while we discuss about cinema. And the thing is about character arc and how everything comes full circle for certain characters. Like, we often talk about this was the character arc of this character, a specific character, and everything came kind of full circle for that character. Or even in real life as well. Like, a recent example is about Robert Downey Jr. While the Fantastic Four movies were made, Robert Downey Jr. actually auditioned to play the role of Doctor Doom, and now, years later, he is coming back into the MCU playing Doctor Doom. So that was kind of that full circle, a life coming full circle moment. And this exact theme of life coming full circle moment can happen with 11 because in season 1 finale, you might remember, Elle sacrificed herself. Yup, Elle sacrificed herself. Her final words in season 1 were, she looks at Mike and says, "Goodbye, Mike," and then she goes. She just vanishes.
Goodbye, Mike.
That little girl had that understanding of those things at that point in time, that this creature, this huge creature, is not going to go on its own. I have to kill it and I have to go with it because everything started with me. That little girl at that point in time in season 1 had that thinking, and 11 still has those qualities, and I can definitely see Elle sacrificing herself at the end of season 5 again. And just picture this, just close your eyes and just paint this picture. It's again do or die situation, final moments of the final battle against 11. It's Elle against Vecna. And in contrast to season 1, in season 1 she only had Mike to say goodbye to, but in season 5 she has this whole huge family. She of course has Mike, but she has all of these friends. Then she has Hopper, she has Joyce, she has all of these people who have given everything for her to just win. And in these final moments, everyone realizes that Elle is going to sacrifice herself, and everyone tries on their own to just save her, but they can't, because 11 again looks at Mike and says, "Goodbye, Mike," and that's it. She goes. That's it. Really, that's it. I can really see this happening. And please tell me in the comments, what do you think about this as well? Because come on, it's 11 sacrificing herself, Vecna gone, the Upside Down gone, 11 gone with it as well. It's thematic, it's poetic, and most importantly, it highlights the point of life coming full circle for 11. She sacrificed herself at the end of season 1, but it didn't matter. She came back, everything came back, the monsters came back, but in season 5, when it will matter, she will do that again. Well, that's, I think, could be a befitting end to season 5. And as I said at the start of the video, that all of the combination of these three things are very obvious, are very simple, but if we add those three things to these two thematic elements, the elevation of the end actually elevates even more. And I know I didn't talk about any details, any specific details, it was just all vague, but we were only talking about themes and all, you know what I mean? Just themes, not about exact specifics. But yeah, I'm waiting for your thoughts in the comment section, and as always, thank you so much for watching.